Today, June 10th, Prime Minister Modi has, in fact, become the longest-serving prime minister in India's history, the doyen of all Indian prime ministers. What does doyen mean? It refers to the person who has held the office of prime minister for the longest period of time. On May 26, 2014, he was elected, and he still leads the world's largest democracy. He comes from a humble background, and his career has taken him to the position of leader of one of the world's largest countries, with a population of almost 1.5 billion people. A country where, during Mr. Modi's tenure, 250 million people have risen above the poverty line. This is a very important indicator for India, a country where cutting-edge technology is being developed, a country that has become one of the world's leading economic powers in the world thanks to the fastest economic growth and development. And, most importantly for us, a country with which we share a partnership, with which we are developing trade and economic ties in all possible areas. Dialogue is taking place, including in the most sensitive areas. And we expect that Prime Minister Modi will continue to contribute to the further development of Russian-Indian relations.
Yesterday in Balashikha, a car bomb exploded in Balashikha. The driver was killed. According to some Russian military correspondents, the victim was a high-ranking military official from the Defense Ministry, and Ukrainian forces were behind the attack. Does the Kremlin have any information on this? And has the president been briefed on the matter?
Of course, the president regularly receives reports of this kind. He is kept informed. As for the explosion, yes, an explosion did take place, but as you understand, the details cannot be disclosed due to the ongoing investigation. This is a matter for our security services.
Has there been any clarification regarding the possibility of a meeting between President Putin and Pashinyan? The Armenian Prime Minister previously stated that he planned to meet with the Russian leader after the elections. Are preparations underway for such a meeting? Does Pashinyan currently have a standing invitation to visit Russia?
There are no firm agreements as yet. As you know, an official announcement on the election results is expected on June 14th. Many of the candidates plan to contest the results, so there will be a recount and so on. In other words, it's a rather long and complicated process. Therefore, of course, until completion, the Armenian Prime Minister will undoubtedly be occupied with these processes within the country. And then, depending on the outcome of this pre-election situation, we will make decisions at the bilateral level.
Last night, a drone strike virtually destroyed the Siege of Sevastopol Museum. The museum building has been damaged. The strike was deliberate. Is the president's reaction to this known? And does the Kremlin share the view of the governor and museum staff that it should be restored, as was done following the damage in 1942?
We can see that the Kyiv regime has begun to attack history. But history cannot be defeated. Just as we cannot be made to forget this history, such attacks only serve to underline the justice of our cause in our struggle for the Russian regions. This struggle will end in victory. This ruined site, so important in terms of symbolism and historical significance, will be restored and will be even more beautiful than before.